rematch. Hold on. Oh shit, how I do it? I'm on the air. Man, fuck that shit.
On the sidewalk, I really, I don't know what the fuck he thought. Why did it say like a D?
EA Sports coverage of the
I don't know
NFL
what the
brings us
fuck
to
he
Las
thought.
Vegas,
Why did
Nevada.
it say like a D?
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
So now I gotta listen to your music. Okay. Brown finna eat y'all ass up.
Minshew gonna look to throw it right away. Short throw caught by Bowers.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy
Brown
some
finna eat
space,
y'all ass
body people
up,
away,
nigga.
and catch the
Oh
football.
shit.
But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Off play action, it's Minshew.
Look at this nigga, man.
Off the
Shoot.
mark, too far out in front, and it's
Look at this.
incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that
The
route,
fuck was
and that
that,
made it a
man?
lot
Shoot.
tougher to get a clean throw his way.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison. Dances by him. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Real deuce.
And a Raider first down. It was just 3rd down and short.
Stupid ass, boy. That boy, I'm gonna wrench y'all ass over. You how that nigga got hit. Look at his face in the dirt.
Offensive line, stacked defense.
Boy, face got put in the dirt too. Goddamn, still up.
They had the blocking angles and opened up a
Oh,
nice
bro,
crease.
mine was
Once
the
you get past
beast
that
though.
first wave, there's room to roam.
Yeah, that's just the 3rd play from scrimmage. They wanted to avoid that 3 and out. They did. That's all.
Y'all can't fuck with bro.
They've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the 3.
But that doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think
Don't
those
you
numbers
think
are
it?
going to increase.
Look at Jack.
2nd and 10.
Jack think he that
From
dude.
the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now Minshew has it knocked down, fumble, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And the return will be stopped
This
at the
shit.
34-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB
Hey,
has
what
to
the
have
fuck you
that
did?
6
You ain't got a goddamn
It
set.
really does, and I know of
You
one
ain't got
team
a
at
set.
one point was training their quarterback
Bet.
with that time frame.
See, that's how your ass always start out. You be amped the fuck up.
They would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him.
Fuck him up. Fuck you talking
This is
about.
the match you have. Make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
Get that boy a motherfucking concuss.
there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a
Keep
run.
on. He gonna get
Kind
it.
of stacked up.
He gonna get it.
Bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on
Shit, I
schedule.
bet we hitting over here.
It's still open for the coordinator.
And they get him
Oh, yeah.
behind the line.
Don't run from him, man.
Quickly negated.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
2-yard
Don't run from him, run to him.
Third down. They'll come to the line.
Let's see who 22 get the most yard, goddamn. No, no, man. I'm playing with my damn what's it called. Throw it to him. I take it to lurking. I be lurking out there, bit. I be lurking out there, bit.
Here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. So what did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your
Yeah, he trying to play with me.
You're in a position to make a play on the ball.
Trying to play with me. And my 89 gonna have more yards than your 89, nigga. We got two players with the same number playing the same position, nigga. Both mine gonna be better than yours. Yes.
And a fumble last time. Ball security.
Yeah. About it all the time. My tight end better than your tight end. And my running back better than your running back. Look. That brought Bow a bit. That nigga from Georgia. Get your mind right. And I'm finna put Zamir in the game. He a Georgia running back. Number three in the backfield. He a Georgia running back. He gonna have more yards than your boy too. Get off you, nigga. What Georgia ass, motherfucker. Throw it out, nigga. Face ass, nigga. We coming back in there. You didn't. Beat run all them niggas over. Nigga, shit. Line up again. We ain't through. Fuck your play, nigga. We gonna fuck it up anyway. Got tired. Get out. Put the other nigga in the game. He tired, coach.
Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Second
down. My nigga still in the game. Let go there, boy. Let get me. Hey, let them niggas know you can fuck him. Spread him over too. Let them niggas know we from Georgia, baby. The bulldog, man. You got two bulldogs to deal with. That one and number 89. He right down the court too. Look. There he is right there on the field.
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
Take a shot, dude.
It's a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front. Offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the
Rob Bauer gonna score Nick.
All the way into the end zone.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Stupid hell, boy. It's gonna be 2-0. Eat it. To get it out of the store, you ain't gotta eat it. Whatever that song, flex up. Put a flex up. They don't listen to no music.
Offense at the line, set to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some.
That nigga flowing. Nigga Rice flowing on every damn song for real though.
Inside handoff. And the defense closes quickly there. They'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
Thought we get a little jangly up there before that last play call.
The defense down gonna eat. They don't stop it. Ain't gotta reheat. They gotta retreat.
Possession, you think 1st and 5. Maybe you go for a little more than a short run.
Oh, I missed it.
A short one there, caught by Likely. Finding room in the field. And gets it across the 50 and down to the 48.
Still ain't scoring. Out here flipping like he won. He won.
Scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully.
Same thing I heard when I talked to Steve.
Plenty of room to run
for the catch. He picked up really nice yardage. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
That nigga ain't gonna never be ready to play me though.
After 1-7-0 on EA Sports.
Hit it. Oh, you ain't gotta re-hit it. Gotta re-hit it. Tell me you seen it. They know you don't gotta beat it. They know what he's doing. That's it.
Now it's Jackson. That's complete.
Oh, scrimmage.
Jackson to Bateman there. First down, Ravens.
I was hoping you throw that bitch over here. I was gonna take that whole home too. That's up. Right there. Get off on me. Son.
They'll drop the throw.
We'll take it. Set him up. Set him. Oh, who's gonna catch? Who's gonna catch? Oh. Yeah, he's grab at it. It's okay. And I wanna feel it too.
Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Bro, I can't even talk. Bro, I'll turn it on. So, what you sipping, baby? Bro, Bowers.
But they didn't ease into that drive right after the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to green light that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
This is caught. He'll get only 2.
That nigga got down. I'm still chasing that
Hung up on the word potential, but when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking
nigga.
he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Is it? Let's see. It is a holiday.
Got his tight end.
This nigga got right there real close. Stuffed to my nigga though.
Now it's 3rd and goal.
And I want to feel too. Let's see what he got there. You can have the clue.
Again, Minshew looking to throw.
Oh, you throw it too fast, nigga.
So they opted to pass for it on 3rd
Let's see.
Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal.
Let's see. Oh shit, that was 4. That's not. I was trying to force feed the ball, man. But it's all great. We'll get that money back. Come here, Lamar. Come here, Lamar. Not Lamar. That's the other boy. Derek. Right there. What you drinking, baby? Come here, Derek. Come on. Ooh. Nah, ain't nobody gonna block him. Fuck him. Come on, Derek. Let's go, Derek. Let's go, Derek. Let's go, Derek.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
Throw it.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they say it's incomplete.
There's a lot about that play. You can easily see.
What we gonna do? We gonna be safe or we gonna be crazy? We're gonna do that.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was.
Would you drink it, baby? I'll split your ass into it. Come on. This ain't letting you get back up. Go to see. Go to see.
1-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over. They'll go play action here with Minshew. That one deep from Marshall. And this ball incomplete.
Well, that's why I don't know when he got that whole for y'all niggas, man. Y'all better stop playing with these boys.
Hang on, second down coming up.
On this level, I'm gonna leave. I don't know what the fuck he thought I put one in it.
Like a deep.
With the ball in the air. Never
What up, though? It's Tunchi. You know, these niggas turned up, go to sushi. Running real tonic with Tumble. You already know who's a big dog and Snoopy. Tell the son of me, Cody and Kobe, I'm Joopy. Look at that family
They'll need to get
Peruvians.
this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is. Here on third. Looking to throw it. Minshew. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to pick up the
Rob Bowers, man.
as they're able to get the third down conversion. On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Good shit.
That's a nice job there because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
Here's second and 10. They'll set up to throw. Over the middle, tight end Bowers. And he's going to be taken down with
The C South.
at the Ravens' 22-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one and earns him a fresh set of downs. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They run straight ahead here with White. And he fights forward for a
Drop blood.
2-yard gain. Second down.
I'm on my grizzly because I got my own car.
Opting to run again here with White.
Shit, ran his ass over.
Here's White.
Got it at the.
They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second.
Kicking your ass.
Oh, that shit. And the Raiders would extend their lead here just before halftime. So his strong first half continues as he
Once you get the ball back at the half,
second time.
And definitely good blocking at
you ain't gonna do that. Hell, fuck the fuck that. You know, look, he had to me.
and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point by Carson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Doesn't know. Got the man. Got the mud. Motherfucker.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. Dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go.
About to get it down. Block now, dog.
After the break.
Fuck the word.
Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 to score as we get rolling again here in this second half. Well, now how about this return? And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
Man, what's up with this nigga playing with the 49ers, man? He don't want to play me or something?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half. If you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try to win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated.
Your ass ain't gonna do nothing.
From the 35, here's a second down and 9.
I don't know how you do that. I won't do that. This is some awesome.
You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy at his size can't really hide it. With the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first.
I'm standing right there. You just threw it to me. You seen me standing right there. You seen me standing right there. Don't go out there and lie and say you do. Yeah. Yeah, I was over there with Scrabble for years.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here. And that
man, you throw that bit back across the field, you running right and threw it left, nigga. You think that nigga gonna throw that bit perfect? Come on, your ass, those two. Supposed to do that defense was 0 for 2. I ain't say you got there and fuck me up twice, nigga. I'm 0 for 2. Josh said don't want to reply, he's scared.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand
those guys nigga about throwing that ball to me. Oh shit, look at Josh. Josh trying to send me an invite.
So they can get 2 more possessions. It's pretty easy to
I gotta leave you.
when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, it made them pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
To throw is Jackson.
I hate that only.
Andrews, the tight end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
The jump. All right, and it did like the jump.
Now Jackson. A short one there, caught by Likely. He's going to go out of bounds.
Doing too much.
Takes this one down just shy of the 20. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be second in a couple.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, the defender was right on him.
2 yards to go, second down.
The top. Down the top. What's up?
He'll find Bateman once more. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. It's been all passing all the time on this drive. 5 for 5, and now first and goal.
Feels like a case of until they stop us, we might as well keep running the offense that we like to run. Don't change up and do something different just because you think you need to.
You'll take it. Set him up. I know what you want. I know what you want to do. Just give it to me. This shit, man. Shut up.
Lamar Jackson, a 5-yard
People will be going the other way.
And the Ravens get a bit closer.
At least you got on the board, man.
Things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be.
I was gonna talk about you bad.
Number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone.
I won't let me pick a play.
Tucker now.
Hey, y'all need to come on, man. I gotta eat.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
I'm sure.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
Bruh.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones in a
There's
first
a Calabasas.
You're going to see on play action, they run an out route with the receiver on the outside and let the tight end work the seam in the area beyond him. A great concept, and it leads to a first down.
They'll go Madison up the middle, and he is going to lose yardage here. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Here's a give to Madison running right. Call it a gain of 4. Leaves him with options here on 2nd and just a yard.
Only 4 yards on that gain, but, you know, a lot of people would say that's like getting 9 in normal circumstances since this was 1st and 5.
Yeah, now your playbook's wide open here. 2nd and very short.
Yeah, I still don't think that you can count it in the stats that way at contract time.
No, it still goes down as 4, not 9. Ball spotted.
Got something to say.
2nd down and 1.
Favorite Calabasas.
They'll go up the middle with White. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
Yo, we get fucked. Yeah, do that again.
They go right back to White here on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Oh, man.
Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes.
That's how y'all teach over there.
And you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent.
Y'all teach swag.
And that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
Able to find the open man. That's
City, Angels, Rob Bowers.
Back to throw here. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. First and 10. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. White running to the left. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Second and 4. They can still get a first down without scoring. Got his feet in. That's Bowers. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. On third down, a run from White.
Go down. CD, Angel.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns in 21. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert?
Oh, good shit.
That's a foot race. Look at the big man rumble. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
I fucked that play up. Hit the wrong nigga.
62 yards. And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
Nothing but me.
Tucker with the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance they can somehow get this one back. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Tackle there by Michael Pierce.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll get that out to the flat to White. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. White, he'll try the left side, and he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about...
To win, to back ends, booked up, look up, I'm flying, yeah, I'm free now, see now, society's time me release now, crazy, I'm finna go see now, big style, big deals, vitamin water, that's a big one, 6 mil, coach came to me like I'm D1, like Will, got 17 hours to the flight out. Only got time for a night out. So tell me what you want from me. We ain't getting no younger. So tell me what you want from me. We ain't got too long, no. You know I gotta catch my flight. You know I gotta reach new heights again. You know I'm running up at night. You know I gotta get one life for this. Went through. J. Cole said his memes and mills, but I'm the king and adjusted all. Really wanna wipe me down. I got more patience than a hospital. Sweaty better beef with me than never beef with life's obstacles. I'm bad as a bad.
We are just a stone's throw from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and it is rocking and rolling here at Huntington Bank Field in downtown Cleveland.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Browns.
Here's the veteran Dustin Hopkins ready for the start, and we are underway now from Huntington Bank Field. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Allen going to go to the air right away. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
Well, this defense certainly knows they're going to have their hands full trying to slow down this passing game. Here's an example on the very first play from scrimmage. I think we'll see some different looks, maybe some pressure from different places, but it didn't work there, and it's a quick first down.
Now Allen. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to bring up second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And this is Cook with a grab. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Allen going to go on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. Oh, he shifts past him. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Curtis Samuel, 52 yards. And the Bills' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. A gutsy call, 4th and short. They go for it. Look at the result.
Yeah, not only did they go for it, they threw for it, because to me it was stacked up for a run situation, strength on strength, and they decided to put the ball in the air, and what a result. Big-time play.
And that is off the left upright. It's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
That is caught, and he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues.
They're just going to run a drive route here with their tight end. Let him get upfield about 10 yards and then move toward the middle of the field. This ball's right on target, and it results in a 1st down.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 45-yard line. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This 2nd and 4.
We're set.
And again, it's Chubb. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he is going to have a Browns 1st down, as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the 1st drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
They'll try the air now with Watson, eluding the pressure right. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here's Watson. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 12-yard line. From the gun, here's Watson. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's second down. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
They need 2. Here's third down. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Browns are an extra point away now from moving out in front. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Here's Allen to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
2 seconds to go, first quarter. Throwing now is Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And where the time has expired on the first quarter. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a third down coming up. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Completes it to Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Buying time to his left. That is caught. Kincaid with it. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. And give him a gain of 37.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
Now Allen off the bootleg. Rolling to... And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing the best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero, but we did see there the emphasis on...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
For as good as Nick Chubb is in the open field, he's every bit as good when they line him up down near the goal line. He's a speed back between the 20s, but a power back down close, and he forces his way into the end zone.
Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
And I'm back, motherfucker. Cut your goddamn mic on and talk to it.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Right, play.
Way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to always build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs.
DJ played nothing, but
they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
you can feel your goddamn spirit already.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. After the interception, here's Watson. He's got room to roam.
The controller messed up. The controller messed up, picking the wrong play.
38 yards. And the Browns go up by 2 touchdowns. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolutely.
They want to be great.
Throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
DJ play nothing.
Just shy of the 25.
Damn, Jack.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back
He could
on
have stopped
track.
running. He could have got that pick.
Direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Sliding out of the pocket. This is caught inside the 15. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. A big play here for Buffalo. 41 yards. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Allen going to throw. And it's caught.
I did all the time. And he still ain't scope. The 15.
Down, but a nice little gain.
We're coming in. We're coming in. Yeah.
Well, that was a quick run. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. Allen will try to throw for it. It's complete. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Browns drive about to get started. Coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now a 2nd and 10. Watson now to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
But they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They will indeed snap it to Watson.
Oh my God, bro! Really?
They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting to take over in excellent field position. Coleman, the man in motion right. To throw, it's Allen. He's got his man. That's the rookie from Florida State. Now 2nd and 5. Slot man moves right. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Now Allen steps away to his left. That's caught. Kincaid.
Oh, that bitch good. This shit.
A great play there. as the first half is winding down. And the Bills have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Tyler Bass now for the point after. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as it kicks away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now Watson. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. Now a timeout signal for him. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield. But as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a first down.
Now it's Watson. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Cedric Tillman in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point good by Hopkins.
And I get the ball back on real good.
7-point lead. So time it up for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure, because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
More the man in motion. And now a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Chubb. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Back to throw, Watson. This is Akins hauling in the short pass. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. Give him 5 on the carry.
I ain't got to say it all the time, nigga. You want the greatest of all time, nigga.
They run it again with
Fuck that nigga, I ain't that nigga. Fuck that nigga, I ain't that nigga. Fuck that nigga, man, it's that.
We'll talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Moore, the man in motion. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Tackle made there by Matt Milano.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
On the jet sweep, here comes Moore. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's.
And that's going to be caught for a touchdown. Jerry Jeudy.
That's crazy. It's a time, baby.
And the Browns take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. To the air, Allen. Flush to his right.
She's supposed to be the goddamn. She's supposed to be the goddamn. Well, you gotta look at this. Oh, you gotta look at this.
And this is one of the toughest parts about
being it's saved too.
When it breaks down like this, you're talking plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to it. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out without allowing him to cut off field. Only a yard on the pickup there. Play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
They did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real. They drilled on the play, then they drilled in.
The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd. And Cook will get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and they actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2.
This is been cut.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Call the 6. I've been out here to the cross of bricks. I've been out here to the cross
of bricks. Bulldozing his way through. And a nice return sets him up
Let that boy get up.
30-yard line.
So now relax and play 6-6, Leaky. Hey, Blue, you ain't gonna talk to me, man? You ain't gonna say nothing?
We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators are probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy,
gotta stop.
Enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Now, points certainly not at a premium.
You gotta stop it.
And he's going to have a Browns first down as the team moves out the 43-yard line.
What y'all get live at, man? 34 quarter, dog. The game is here. We'll do it out.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. A give. This is Chubb. And he is in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a second and 11 after the loss. Handoff comes to Chubb.
Nigga ain't supposed to be down.
And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know the defensive guys are thinking right now, just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be
rush taken down. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. The Browns send out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, and their defense forces that last punt. And now a chance to tie the game on this possession. And past the 40, the ball is out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. On the move past the 40. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to touchdown out this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
Comes to the car.
But he does take it all the way to the 2. First and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. Cook will score. Touchdown.
They would not stop that nigga going up that middle.
One of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone.
And God,
we'll see a try for 2.
they a bright man tomorrow.
But defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They still got a chance to come out
But
with a lead.
have you been to heaven before?
All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the fourth. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And he will get back to at least cover this. Certainly a sigh of relief there. But his offense going to be set up deep in their own territory now.
Put your $5 ass down. Do not make me.
And you lose it yourself. The panic that goes through you and the determination to get the ball back, I don't even know how to describe it. And I think we just saw an example of that.
And the relief when you get it back like he did.
Yeah, you go to the sidelines, you know you're going to get yelled at, but you can handle it because you got the ball back.
Second down, here's Chubb again. And they'll get him down up past the 15. A run for Nick Chubb. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie. On the carry, it's Chubb. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Short gain, last two plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely, this defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. A big play here, 3rd and 2. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he is not going to get the first down as they'll spot this at about the 28. Here it is. 4th and inches. They'll run for it. Chubb. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Watson. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And the Bills will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. But we say it
Ding,
often,
ding,
Charles,
nigga.
not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach made you say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Allen. That's complete. It's Cook finding room at midfield. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first.
And
in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Now we're in a situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure.
Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. To throw, Watson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And this is going to be intercepted. And he will be taken down, and that means we are headed to overtime.
Fuck this hip-hop. We're going to get y'all.
We need overtime to
decide
this game. 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
These are too hot. This bitch make a nigga rich.
So the Bills going to be the first to get it as we are back underway here in overtime. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guys throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Breaks the tackle now, Allen. His first catch, and it's a big one in overtime. It's a first down.
And that's why defensive coaches preach swarming to the football. It's usually going to take more than one guy to get that big man down.
And it did right there. Multiple broken tackles, but they eventually get him down. Allen. Flushed out right. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Here's Allen. That's caught by Kincaid, working the middle of the field. And the Bills are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. They'll run with Cook. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. 4 yards there on the touchdown run. And that rushing touchdown is 4, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
It's on the beat, don't get caught.
Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into
Like the 2 blocks.
How's the head
Chris,
coach
that's
handle
2
it? The offensive coordinator. Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. A little juke. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 129 yards rushing for him now as he is just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Coming right, this is Chubb on the toss. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Now Watson, his first throw of OT. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Out of the gun, Watson. That is incomplete.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on fourth down. That's caught inside the 20. He's going to pick up the Browns' first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs.
And how about that? In a game that's had just about everything, how's that for an answer? Remember, in the past, this game would be over already. But that's a huge play there to give him a fighting chance to go down and possibly tie this game.
And I know you with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it. Because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this point. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long after that sack. What does Watson have in his arsenal? Now Watson. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th. Watson to throw.
What?
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So it's a win here for the Bills.
What? Say shit.
This one, Charles, just too much Josh Allen.
Yeah, this was a clinic in how to throw the football. Somehow, he wound up with only 2 touchdown passes despite throwing for over 400 yards. But his impact, it loomed large in this one.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Cleveland.
Hey, yo, the cocaine lighter, the rope chain rider, the choke chain tighter, the close ring sniper, the dope game lifer, the dope game nicer, the propane lighter, when it hold like Madden. Around that king tag, I have blood, I cleaned up, shirt off, bitch, I inked up, don't link up, big boy, she drink that sneaky, ain't no much, say she bout that action.
Okay, it's me and my kinfolk, cat, that is my MO, 965, my area code, give a fuck what you think, you hear that you could have French, they want a lot of little, something, give me some, let's go through for that end zone, I'm in the end zone, my Kindle, I'm beneath the going triple plat, I need a pack in the hand, my brother, my man, back in the hand, I told my mama, I'm bringing that bag, I got it, I'm back in the back, I'm on.
I tell myself, I'm
Right, good.